I can't comment on Nnamdi Kanu's detention without knowing Tinubu or court's position. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. I bring to you a fresh details coming to you um from Senator Orji Kalu. Says he can't make any comments on the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu's detention without knowing Tinubu or court's position. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Former Abia State Governor and Senator Chief Whip Orji Kalu has said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is paying close attention to judicial proceedings concerning the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. He stressed that it would be inappropriate for anyone, including himself, to make public pronouncements while the matter is still before the court. Speaking during an interview on Channels Television's Politics Today on Wednesday, Kalu cautioned those calling for Kanu's immediate release to exercise restraint and respect the ongoing judicial process. You know, this case is before a court of competent jurisdiction. It is not a very good thing for me to come out openly to start conversing my opinion without knowing the position of the court or that of the president, Kalu said. The president is watching the judiciary closely. Kalu, who has been one of the few political figures maintaining communication with both the presidency and southeastern leaders on the IPOB issue, disclosed that he had discussed Kanu's case with President Tinubu many times, though he declined to reveal the details of their conversations. I have discussed this issue with the president many times, but I cannot tell you what I discussed with him. It is a privilege for me to have spoken to the president. What matters is that everyone wants a peaceful resolution, he said. The senator emphasized that he and other stakeholders are pursuing what he described as backdoor diplomacy, expressing confidence that a peaceful outcome could be achieved without politicizing the case. All of us are doing what I call backdoor diplomacy because of the utmost respect I have for the judiciary. We must not make Justice Onyako or any judge look like a fool by discussing this case publicly. Nigerians must respect the decisions of our courts, Kalu stated. He further reminded the public that only the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, possesses the constitutional authority to discontinue the case against Kanu. Kalu's remarks come amid renewed agitation for the unconditional release of the IPOB leader, who has been in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, since his controversial rearrest and extradition from Kenya in 2021. On Tuesday, human rights activist and former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyele Sowore, called on political leaders and other stakeholders from the Southeast region to join him in a peaceful march to the presidential villa, Abuja, to demand the immediate release of the detained IPOB leader. In a post on his X, formerly Twitter account, Sowore stated that he was ready to set aside political differences in pursuit of justice for Kanu. During the same interview, Kalu also downplayed the political influence of Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, declaring himself the most important politician from the southeast. Obi is not my leader. I am the most important politician from that zone, Kalu said. I have won 2 states before under the PPA. I ran for president before my 4.9 million vote in 2007 are still there. We achieved a lot with PPA. We had ministers, ambassadors and other appointments under President Yaradua. When asked if he would consider contesting for the presidency again, Kalu replied that age would not stop him from doing so, citing US President Donald Trump as an example. If I am healthy and God gives me life, I can still contest. The question is not age, it is competency. It is about what is in my brain and what I can deliver, he said. Kalu's remarks come at a time when political tensions are rising across the southeast amid renewed calls for justice and equity within Nigerians' federal resources. My dear listeners, now have come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.